Billie and I are going to do a mermaid design today, and she helped design this one. I got some new mermaid stencils, and she really wanted to be a mermaid, so she came up with an idea, and we're going to try it out and see if we can't do a fun, quick design for festivals. So I'm starting with a Crinoline split cake here and a 3/4 inch brush, and I'll link the split down below that this is so you can find it. And like I said, she's telling me what to do. She's already super excited, as you can see. And she picked the colors, and she's going to pick the colors throughout. So keep watching and check out what we do. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and really just doing scallops over each other and then starting again at the middle. And the point is to make this kind of like mermaidy fins or scales, and obviously get that green turquoise color so that it feels like a mermaid crown or mask. Now, I felt like you couldn't see the scales very well on camera, so I am going in with some Crinoline turquoise, and I'm just emphasizing the sharp points of where the turquoise in that cake landed. And there is the basic shape of the crown or mask or whatever you want to call it. Now I'm also going to put some teardrops going down the bridge of her nose. And now I'm taking some pink on a dauber and this mini tap stencil. And again, my daughter chose to have pink scales. And I'm just going to add some mermaid scales around the design just to reinforce that this is a mermaid, because we want everyone who looks at it to know what the child is, of course. So I'm doing it at the highlight point of her cheeks. She's so excited about this. It's very funny. And then I had this mermaid stencil, which she wanted very, very badly, and she chose pink again for the mermaid. I will say, if I was doing this at a festival, or if I picked, I would probably have done a dark navy or a blue so that it stood out a little bit better. But this is her design, so she's picking. This stencil is a little hard to do by yourself. I mean, it'd be great if I had someone to hold it for me. I, of course, didn't, but it's quite large, so you have to be pretty careful. I would say just practice with it. And you can see it's just not as opaque as I would like it to be, so I went over it with a brush. But of course, if you do it in a dark enough color, you should not have to go over the stencil that you've laid down. So just gonna fill it in, and then I'm going to do some white seashells, which Billie also chose white seashells and decided she wanted them on her cheeks. So it is a nice stencil. It's a BAM stencil. It came from a set, so it's nice to have the mermaid and the seashells all in one. Definitely easier than painting a mermaid on a child at an event, which I do sometimes, but it's very time consuming. Now you want to take a nicely loaded round brush, a 6 or an 8, and you're just going to trail some pearls and dots up the forehead to kind of reinforce the crown look. And then I'm giving her some blue eyeshadow, which she requested, and blue lipstick, which seems very fitting for a mermaid. And you can also do metallic lips. That would be really pretty here, but we're just going to do some icy blue. And then to tie it together, we're going to take our round brush again and do some of those pearls or dots coming from the outside corner of her eye and then trailing in. And you do just want to make sure you do your dots larger to smaller. And then I still wasn't happy with that mermaid on the forehead, so I highlighted it with some white. And then I added some chunky glitter to this design as well on the sides of the mask, and then right over where the mermaid's tail would be. And there we go. There's Billie's mermaid design. It was really, really fast and easy to do. I think it's a great design for festivals, for quick mermaids, and she was very, very happy with it, which is all that matters. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.